Welcome to Dixie Tactical. Today we're going to be looking at the Exothermic Underbarrel Long Range Torch. Like I said, this thing is classified as a long range torch, not a flamethrower. This one's the underbarrel version. They do make a standalone. The underbarrel, you can actually take this little stock piece off, or grip piece off, whatever you want to call it, and mount it on the bottom of one of your ARs, any sort of Picatinny rail. By itself, this thing has a 22-second runtime with this small tank that it comes with. We went ahead and got the backpack for it. This is a 3.3 gallon tank, and it really makes a big difference on the runtime. All right, so real quick before we get to burning down the neighborhood with this thing, I just wanted to go over a few more features and give you guys sort of the pros and cons. I like to give it to you guys how it is and not just talk it up because I think it's cool, or because it's something that's expensive, or because somebody else wants me to talk it up. You're getting my 100% honest opinion on this stuff. So starting off with some of the pros, I will say the distance on this thing, it is as advertised on the box. I figured out I'm getting roughly 25 feet, which is what they advertise. They say I think 25 to 30. It's probably closer to the 25 range, but that's still a pretty decent distance to me. Another pro, in my opinion, is the battery life. It lasts a good long while, and charging it is also pretty easy. There's a little screw in the back right here that when you unscrew it, this little cover here pops off. You can access your battery here. It's strapped in. This unplugs, and then it plugs into like a little charger that comes with it, and you charge it just like you would your phone. It charges pretty quick. I'd say within an hour, roughly, is what I've noticed with mine. You just wait for the, on the charger, there'll be a little flashing light. Once it goes solid green, you're good to go. You plug it all back in, and then you got a couple more hours of fun with this thing. Another positive is refueling it. It's super easy, straightforward. This little cap unscrews here. You put the gas nozzle down in there, and you fill it up. You can do 50-50 gas and diesel, or just straight gasoline. I like to use straight gas just because it looks cooler on camera. It seems to like burn a little brighter and hotter, and with the diesel mix it sticks a little better, but for my purposes I'm mostly filming with it, and it just looks a lot cooler with gasoline, I think. When you're refueling it, you might get some weird looks from the gas station employees, but you know, other than that, it's just super easy to use. Recharging the battery, refueling it, turning it on. It's just this little switch here, and then there's a little lever underneath to turn your gas on. That's really all there is to it. Super simple and easy to use. All right, now on to the cons. So the biggest one for me, and this might just be a personal issue, I don't know if everybody's having this issue or not, but I had to make some modifications to the hose that actually goes from the tank to the torch itself. I was having some leaking. It leaked in my van, made a huge mess, made it stink like gas for a week, spilled a lot of gas in there. It was not probably safe to be breathing in. Did not like that it was leaking. I followed the instructions. I watched videos on it when I was having, I was like trying to troubleshoot. I used the factory parts that they sent and everything, and I could not get it to stop leaking no matter how much I tightened it or messed with it. So I did not like that. I had to do some modifications on it. Again, I don't know if that's just me, if my mechanical skills are lacking or whatever, but it's nothing that a little JB weld and electrical tape didn't fix for me. So just let me know in the comments if you guys bought one of these and you're having similar issues. I haven't seen anybody else really having it leak the way I did, so I don't know if it's just a fluke, or I got bad parts, or again, my mechanical skills just suck, I don't know. But that's probably the biggest con for me. Really the only other little annoyance I've had with this thing is the mounting system. So this is the underbarrel version of this torch. They make a standalone one too. But this underbarrel one, I got it real tight on here. You have to tighten it down a lot, especially if you're putting it on like the underneath of your AR or something, anything that's got a Picatinny rail. There is no like little bar going across here anywhere where it actually locks in to your Picatinny rail. It just sort of tensions on, which would be fine if it wasn't so heavy. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough to where if you lean your AR forward, if you got it in a down ready position, then it can slide off there if you don't have it tensioned really tightly. That's my only other real little annoyance, like I said, with this thing. All that being said, I really do think the pros outweigh the cons with this thing 100 to 1. It's great for clearing dry grass and weeds. It's awesome at clearing snow. And of course, it's just awesome at lighting fires and just being cool in general. It's one of those things that you pull out and people see you shooting it and everybody wants to take a turn with it. It's super fun. Now that we got most of the talking out of the way, let's go try this thing out.
He's sneaking around. Man, imagine you're the kid from Home Alone, but you have this. Right. Dixie Tactical!
Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure you grab yourself one of our hoodies or hats off of our merch store, link down in the description. YouTube hates stuff like this, honestly, and just about anything firearms related. And where I'm a channel that's still kind of growing, they like to suppress my stuff. So grabbing anything from our merch store actually directly helps me fund these videos and keep creating content for you guys. Another way you can help support the channel is by subscribing to the Patreon. Anyone that gets a paid subscription on the Patreon gets their name in the comments forever, even if they decide to unsubscribe later down the road. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. We have a ton of footage that we're about to roll out. We went to a gun show and snagged some really cool stuff. I'm doing a couple videos with the stuff that I found there. I think it's stuff that you guys are really going to enjoy. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.